Barcelona back to Mexico for a third preseason? And this one's going to be third time's the charm. All right, so let's just peep what they say, okay? So it says, Barcelona women will return to Mexico for the third year in a row on their preseason promotional tour. Following the 2023 summer tour and another postseason trip in May 2024, the team has once again chosen to visit a country where women's football enjoys great tradition and popularity, where they will play 2 friendlies matches as part of Barca's On Tour 2025 to be held between August 19th and 25th. The first match is held in the city of Monterrey on August 22nd at 9 p.m. local time. Against the Liga BBVA MX Femenil All Stars. The venue will be at UANL Tigres Stadium, which seats 42,000 spectators and is the usual home of the men and women's teams of Tigres. 2 days later, on August 24th at 12 p.m. local time, head coach, Barça is going to play Club America Femení at, Estrella de los Deportes in Mexico City, which holds about 36,000 spectators. The Mexican sides feature 2 former Barça players, goalkeeper Correspaños, and then the new young girl, Bruna? Right? Even the Barca youth is going to Mexico. I'm telling you, this is not a trend. This is the spiritual migration. In addition to the fixtures, it says this will be the second meeting between the two Barcelona and, of course, Club America Mexican teams following the previous encounter on August 29, 2023 in Estadio Azteca, which ended 2-0 win for Barca. In addition to these fixtures, organized as previous tours by Soccer Media Solutions, FC Barcelona will also carry out a series of institutional and promotional activities in Mexico, with the date and location still to be confirmed. It says, Mexico, a key territory for women's football? Even Barca speaking it into existence. Mexico is one of FC's Barcelona's strategic commercial territories and also boasts a strong women's football tradition. It's a country where the women's game has seen exponential growth in terms of fan following. In fact, the 2023 match between Barca women and Club America women broke the attendance record for the women's football friendly in Mexico. Remember, there's no friendlies, but of course, with over 35,000 spectators. Beyond promotional aspects, there's been a long connection of women footballers between. Beyond promotional aspects, there's been a long connection of women's football talent between FC Barca and Mexico, and you see all the players as you see down here. Jenny, of course, our girl, and a lot of others. Okay, so why is this, huh? All right, let's get it. 3 visits, a Trinity ritual. Barcelona returning to Mexico for the third time, 2023, May 2024, and now August 2025, confirms the Sacred Trinity cycle. That's not PR, it's spiritual alignment. They're not just visiting, they're anchoring light codes. Divine insight, 3 equals manifestation. This is not a marketing tour, it's a spiritual stamp. They don't return anywhere 3 times unless it's home. 2, Mexico, the new stronghold for women's football. Not Europe, not the U.S., Mexico. Because the fans worship the women, not just watch them. The land holds ancestral reverence for the feminine warrior spirit. Clubs like Club America, Tigres, and of course they're going to be playing the All-Star Collective, have become energetic mirrors of the new football order. And it says, look, we already said, look how many former Barca players are now flowing into Liga MX Femenil. We talked about this. We made a video. The migration to Mexico is a real thing. Like I said, the All-Star game, we're going to get an All-Star game of the Liga MX versus Barcelona. Get out of here, bro. Barça facing Liga.MX Femeninos All-Stars is not just a match. It's a collective feminine energy of the whole league standing in formation. It's a council of feminine codes meeting the harmonic architects themselves. This is the divine feminine meeting. This is the divine feminine meeting itself on sacred soil. Club America, the sacred rematch. Last year was 35,000 Azteca. This year, new venue, new frequency, new layer of the cycle. And of course, Paños, and then they got the new girl, Brahina. Not just any Barca players, not just any players, Barca initiates, especially the young one, right? Now anchoring energy in Mexico City for Club America. You know what I'm saying? Number 5, Europe has been conquered. Barca already transcended Europe, nothing left to prove. They've already dismantled the best there, from Lyon to Chelsea to Wolfsburg. So why keep going back? They don't. They come to where the devotion, the culture, and the spiritual footballing relevance is real. And like I said, once again, the reason that Mexico teams don't have to go anywhere and why they're making the European teams come there because if they went to another country, they wouldn't be worshipped in the way that they are here at their own home. And so therefore we all know how the fans get down here in Mexico. These are some of the best people. Y'all, Mexico holds a mirror up to the collective of what true supporters are supposed to be looking like. Okay? A lot of in the other leagues, a lot of the ladies go through a lot of BS. You know what I'm saying? Hold on now. Remember, of all the teams you want to come to your country, you want Barcelona because they're not just any club. They're harmonic blueprint carriers. Let's see. The fact that Barca is coming back this time and not just playing, Tigres, they're playing Liga.MX All-Stars and Club America. They are, but expanding the exchange to include more Mexican teams is a full-on grid activation. This isn't a tour anymore, it's a portal. Energetic implications of Barca's return. More Mexican teams get access to world-class frequencies. This isn't just about fans seeing, the star players. It's about Mexican players experiencing the rhythm, awareness, and harmony of elite-level footballing in direct proximity. It says, you can't coach what you never felt, but now they get to feel it. Scouting in both directions. Not only are Barca players evaluating the energy in Mexico, but Mexico players are realizing, oh, I can match that. Or better, I need to upgrade this to be there. Either way, it's quantum leap for development. 3, players start dreaming bigger, but rooted in essence. Not I want to go to Europe because it's Europe, but I want to be seen as a harmonic player, whether I stay in Mexico or go to Barca. Both ends of the spectrum respect each other's essence. That's powerful. 4, Barcelona continues to bless the land with blueprint football. Every touch, every pass, every third woman run is imprinting codes of football intelligence into the pitch. And the Mexican players get to play with or against that intelligence and see how the game lives and see how it lives in their game. Like I said, once again, this is not a trend. This is what we're witnessing is the anchoring of the new timelines through Barcelona. Because Barcelona, of all the teams that we are most visible to, are the only team that we can hands down say play the most harmonic football based upon of all the global teams. Like, we know there's a lot of Brazilian teams, other teams that we don't get to witness, but the most visible teams that we get to see, Barcelona have stood above everyone because of their blueprint carriers, because of the harmonic grid that they have been able to orchestrate by playing together. And like I said, now they're coming to Mexico again for the 3rd time, not just to play Club America, but to play the fucking Liga.MX All-Stars. I mean, I already been telling y'all, Mexico's the new stronghold for women's football. And this is why they don't have to go out to these other countries, because their land is sacred soil, and they got teams like Barcelona coming back again and again and again, anchoring the harmonic grids for everyone to see. And that's